Hello and welcome to the Study Tips series. If you want to earn better grades without investing more time, this video is for you. You will not only get better grades, but you will also remember the information for longer. This technique is known as distributed learning or spaced repetition. In this video, you will learn why distributed learning or spaced repetition is necessary. You will also learn how to design a proper distributed learning system using nothing more than simple plain papers. Hi, this is Suraj Laurembam from HyperQuick brand. Without further ado, let's dig into the details. In the 19th century, a psychologist named Hermann Ebbinghaus conducted a bizarre experiment. He created a list of nonsensical words such as RUX, SOQ, WUT, and so on. Ebbinghaus created a plethora of meaningless nonsense syllables. He then repeated each word to himself in an attempt to memorize it. He tested himself to see how many he could remember after memorizing. He put himself to the test at regular intervals. He tested some words after a few minutes, some after a few hours, some after a few days, and some after a few weeks. As a result, he created a graph known as the forgetting curve. This graph depicts the strength of memory in relation to time. In a nutshell, this curve shows that memory diminishes over time. This means that no matter what you learn, you will forget it after some time. But there is a workaround. You can avoid forgetting by exposing yourself to the information regularly. That is, you can be exposed to the same information daily and remember it for longer. Not only is this impractical and time-consuming, but it is also ineffective in permanently storing the information. When you are repeatedly exposed to the same information, you develop frequency illusion. Frequency illusion occurs when you confuse familiarity with cementing the information. Here, distributed learning or spaced repetition comes to the rescue. Assume you have 12 hours to prepare for an exam. Don't do a one-nighter. You instead take 12 days and prepare for 1 hour per day. But there is a catch. If you repeatedly expose yourself to the same information, you will still experience frequency illusion. So, divide 1 hour into 20-minute revision periods and 40-minute learning periods. For 20 minutes, you recall the information that you have already learned. During this recall, don't reread the materials. Instead, try to recall from the memory. Use the rest of the 40 minutes for learning new materials. You don't need to recall the same information every day. You can use the Leitner System to create a distributed learning or a spaced repetition routine. You can create this by using some plain paper. Take a piece of blank paper, cut it into cards of equal sizes. On one side of the card, write the cue or question. Write down the answer or information on the other side. You have to make a grouping of the cards. You must arrange the cards in a grouping. You can categorize them as once a day, once a week, once a month, once every 3 months, and so on. As soon as you prepare a card, you put it into the once a day grouping. You try to recall the answer or information by looking at the question or the cue. If the information comes easily to you, you move the card to the once a week grouping. After 1 week, you review the card again. If you can recollect the information, move the card to once a month grouping. You must repeat this process until the information is permanently stored in memory. If you can't recollect the information at any point, you must move that card into the once a day grouping and repeat the process. No hard and fast rule determines the grouping. You can design it based on your preference. Personally, I use a Fibonacci grouping. This is a Fibonacci sequence. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. Here, each number is obtained by adding the previous two numbers. For example, 21 is obtained by adding 8 and 13. I design my groupings based on this sequence. You can use the same sequence of once a day, once after 2 days, once after 3 days, once after 5 days, and so on. If you don't want to prepare index cards, there is a free software called Enki that will do it for you. It is completely free. Many people are using this awesome free software. You can learn Enki in 15 minutes. I have already created a detailed step-by-step tutorial on how to use Enki. You can watch that video by clicking here or by checking the description. If you love this video, like and share. In this channel, we discuss the science of learning, memory improvement, and increasing your reading speed. Subscribe to get your regular updates.